director and editor, Alfred Reed's life was intertwined with music almost from birth in New York City. His parents loved good music and made it part of their daily lives. During World War II, he was a master of an Air Force band and became deeply interested in the concert band and its music. Following his release from the Air Force, he enrolled at the Juilliard School of Music. He went on to his master's at Baylor University in Texas. In 1955, he accepted the post of editor in a major music publishing firm, and for the next 11 years became deeply concerned with the problems of educational music at all levels of performance. In 1966, he left this position to join the faculty of the School of Music at the University of Miami, where he developed the first four-year music industry program. Reed has over 200 published works and is known as a master composer for the wind band. Alfred Reed's Two Bagatelles was first published as a trombone quartet, then enlarged to a brass choir, and finally to a full concert band setting. It is a brilliant work in two contrasting sections to be performed without pause. The first section, entitled Cantando, has a flowing, lyrical theme that winds its way throughout the ensemble with a full, rich sonority. The Scherzando is a bold and exciting movement. This version of Two Bagatelles for concert band is dedicated to the Murray State Wind Ensemble.
is my pleasure to introduce the composer of our next piece, my friend, Minotti. Mike is a music education major at Providence College and has been highly involved during his 4 years at PC. He has been a member of Symphonic Winds, Orchestra, Pit Orchestra, New Music Ensemble, Concert Chorale, Jazz Band, and Jazz Combos. Symphonic Winds is pleased to be premiering Mike's piece today. Please welcome Michael Minotti.
The Norse god Loki was a piece completed in collaboration with Roger Sitchy as the end product of a semester-long independent study. The piece itself was supposed to be one of 4 movements within a suite, but as the piece was being composed, it took on a life all its own and stood out among the parts as anything but a suite. The piece was based on the legend of Loki, the Norse god of trickery. Among the Norse gods, he was one of the most mischievous and deceitful characters in the old tales. He was the sole cause of Ragnarok, which was the Norse god equivalent of Armageddon, and would do everything either out of jealousy or amusement. The piece itself takes on the character of Loki as being a sinister trickster, almost like a crazed jester. Through the use of music, specifically within the woodwind section, it tells us Loki's story, in which he, at first, was doing foolish acts that contributed in his own entertainment and would do little to no harm to the other gods. But as time went on, his jokes became more and more harmful and more intense, until finally, the other gods shunned him away, and he chose to leave the home of the gods. He goes down into the depths of the abyss to find his 3 children, who were either banished or imprisoned by the other gods, and hatches a plot with them in order to seek revenge against those gods. The piece ends with Loki and his children preparing his final plan, and Loki, being driven by the thirst of power, is teetering between the 2 realms of reality and pure insanity.